Alright, welcome back everyone. We're playing more Trails in the Sky today on this beautiful Wednesday. I'm sorry it took a little bit longer. I have a lot of stuff to get used to, a lot of stuff to do recently. So I had to take a little bit of time away. But yeah, last time we were kind of side questing a bit. We were doing tons of side quests, but I also saw that most of the side quests have unique dialogue, which I kind of enjoy. I don't know how much we'll do of these side quests. If they keep coming, maybe a lot more than people would anticipate. But yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see how many side quests we're actually going to do. They have unique dialogue and are good for world building. I don't know what it is and how it's going to be yet. Sorry, here we go. We'll have to see. But yeah, we were basically evacuating the mine because a bunch of enemies started spawning there last time. And that's basically where we stopped. We basically did the second quest that our father wanted us to do. So yeah, I think we're off to doing the third and continuing side questing until we've probably exhausted most of them. The thing is, people have been very weird about it. I have been asking if I should do all of them in a forum that people know, that in Discord, in a Discord server. That a lot of people know Trails in the Sky, and some of them were of the opinion to do all of them regardless. Some of them were trying to give me a lead on what to do. It's a little bit weird. So far we're doing all of them until I know what to do, you know? But yeah. So far I've been really looking forward to Trails in the Sky as a game series. But yeah, also something that I have to announce. Tomorrow we're not going to play Retro Game Thursdays. Yeah, I have so much stuff to do. I cannot justify one more stream this month. You know? It's going to be really hard to justify doing Retro Game Thursdays when I have so much work lying around. So I hope you can forgive me for that. We're not going to do another Retro Game for the Thursdays. The Thursday streams are cursed every time. Literally. It's not possible for me to do them at all. I don't know what it is, you know? But yeah. Can I also just... There it is. But yeah. I still don't know if next week we're going to be able to stream. Usually I have a vacation planned for next week. From Saturday till Saturday I'll be away. But I'll have to see if we can go, because there's issues we have to deal with that determine if we can or can't go. And that will be determined tomorrow. So on the Friday stream in the early morning for Minish Cap I can tell you if we're going to stream next week or not. But yeah, if I go on vacation, I'm not going to stream next week. Definitely not. I'll probably do some editing as well. I have another series planned that is not like the others. Very different. And I'm recording a ton of footage. I'm currently recording tons of footage for a single game for that. And I hope it gets through. I'll probably release the first 5 to 10 videos after the vacation, maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Thing is, I have a ton of editing to do for that, and it's like very, very short videos, and I'll probably plan to do one per day, maybe, so not to overdo the uploads really for them. But each video takes me a couple of hours of editing, not too much, but yeah, I'm trying my best. But yeah, I'm hoping to get all of the footage I need recorded before the vacation, so I can do the vacation, and during the vacation edit everything I need. But we'll have to see, you know, we'll have to see how that turns out. But yeah, that's it for now. I think we should jump into Trails because I've been eager to get back into it, you know. And I've been listening to this theme way too much. You know, way too much. Because it's literally on my screen all the time, but yeah. So yeah, let's start with Trails in the Sky, shall we? So yeah, we were in the mines, right? I sincerely apologize for getting you all wrapped up in this, but it's strange, the bedrock should not have been weak like that. I think that minecart is just for this one, for this dude. I was so surprised when I felt it rumble from below. I'm just glad the mine chief and everyone else is safe. Okay, we just finished off the mine section. We got a glowing stone. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Man, things have been really made a turn for the worse. But I'm glad you kids were around to help us out. If it had been just us miners alone, we might not have fared so well. But yeah, it's been a while. 2 days. God damn it. I remember these surprise attacks. I don't even know if we'll find better equipment in the game so far. Let's see. Let's use a firebolt on this one. But probably a bad idea. I think the other way around would have been better. Oh, I did select Aqua Bleed. Sorry, that's my bad. They're focusing a lot on Joshua. But I'm hoping to get one tier through. I really do enjoy the characters so far. The game has tons of charm attached to it. That's what I enjoy most, really. There we go. And we'll see how the gameplay fares if we unlock more moves and all of that. God damn it, Estelle. But yeah, we'll probably unlock more characters and more moves as time moves on. It's going to get a whole lot more interesting as well. Also, the music is really good. I can literally not say a bad word about the music. God damn it. Yeah, I'm getting hit by these surprise attacks quite frequently right now. I think it's tactically better to attack these and then cut in next turn to destroy the other one. But yeah, these critters can do a lot. So yeah, I'm going to use my Tear spell again on Joshua to heal up. Works just fine. The amount of enemies we have actually makes me use all of my moves and not just keep them, really. Which I do enjoy, you know. The amount of enemies I have, like, because they always outnumber me, I generally do use all of my moves, even the craft moves. the basic strong attacks against regular enemies. Whereas in other RPGs, usually you save up your strongest moves for boss monsters and just burn down the bosses super quickly, right? That's usually what you do. No surprise attack this time. So yeah, Joshua is going to attack the upper one. These bugs, for some reason, always go after Joshua. That's strength up hurt. There we go. Okay, that guy gets a crit next turn. Sadly. Sadly, I have to endure that. You know what? We're going for another tier on Joshua. I'm glad that the healing spell actually tends to be very quick and no long cast time. It. There we go.
Alright, we're good to go.
We don't really get a lot of experience from these enemies anymore. Doesn't seem like it. There we go.
Alright, we're good to go.
You'll be surprised by my project that I upload because it's so very different from everything I've done so far. I kinda like it because working on it actually makes me so much better as an editor. It's going to be a very different kind of video series. But it's something I'm super passionate about, so it's good. You know? It's something I'm super passionate about. It's a game I'm super passionate about, and it's a part of the game I'm super passionate about. And it's really underappreciated in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, let's report. Oh, we have to get to the mayor. Sorry, I really thought we need to report already, but we need to go to the mayor first. I have a feeling getting accustomed with all of these areas is something. It's going to be really important. You know? That's not where the mayor was. That's also not where the mayor was. Is it here? I see. I would never have imagined that the clock tower had such an anecdote to go with it. I'm totally blown away after hearing that. With war, it's easy to speak of tragedy, but I think what's important is the strength to overcome the pain and establish peace. Well, who do we have here? We've come to deliver the object you requested. Did we catch you in the middle of something? Oh, Estelle and Joshua, you're no trouble at all. In fact, you've come at a good time. Let me introduce you to my guest. This is Josette. She's a student at the Genis Royal Academy. The Genis Royal Academy? I've heard of it before. It's a boarding school for higher education in the Ruan region, right? Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Josette Haar. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you, Josette. You can call me Joshua. That is a weird way to say that. The two of them were actually bracers. I had asked them to do a personal job for me. Bracers? You mean the proud knights of freedom who love peace above all else and do not succumb to any power? This is such an inspiring moment. I never thought I'd run into a real bracers. The inspiring part sounds a little bit much. By the way, is it alright if I just call you Josette? Yes, please do. So why did you come to Roland? Are you a friend of the mayor's? No, today is actually the first time we've ever met. I'm researching the important cultural assets of each region as part of my independent studies. And although I thought he might be busy, I've been lucky enough to get an audience with the mayor. You're really serious about your studies, aren't you? Maybe we're intruding a bit, huh? No, I've already asked the mayor enough questions. Instead, maybe it is I who am in the way. Don't be silly. It's not like that at all. Estelle, this is a great opportunity, so how about showing her what you've brought with you? Sure, hold on a second. Oh my words. Oh my word, that's septium, right? What a wonderful glow it gives off. Yes, and its size is impressive too. This is, indeed, a gift worthy of expressing the appreciation of all Roland citizens. Gift? Worthy of expressing our appreciation? I see, so this is a gift for the Queen's anniversary. You're sharp, Joshua. I intend to send an engraved orbment using this to the Queen. As a token of Roland's citizen appreciation to Her Majesty, who will be turning 60 years old. So it's a present for the Queen. How delightful. We, as citizens of Liber, owe Her Majesty a great debt for all she has done for us. In fact, the reason why we can use an airliner with such ease is because of the support of the royal family. I've even heard that the Bracer Guild in Libel has received support from the royal family. We do owe her a great debt of gratitude. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And can you believe it, Joshua? We carried a present for the Queen with these very hands. And what's more, you ran around with it in those hands like a wild maniac. You weren't supposed to tell anyone. Haha, I would have imagined anything less from you, Estelle. You guys. Here you go, Mayor Klaus. It has been faithfully delivered. Thank you very much. And as a matter of precaution... Okay, it'll be safe in there. Now all that's left is to have the Melda's Orbital Factory finish up the engraving on its orbment. I can't wait to see what it'll look like when it's done. Don't hug it all to yourself when you do. Let me see it too when it's finished, okay? It's too bad I won't be here to see it for myself, but today I was lucky enough to speak with the mayor and see something as beautiful as that. How shall I ever... Sorry. Don't mention it, this is all part of my job as a mayor. Thank you for everything, but I think it's time for me to say goodbye. I think we should get going ourselves. Agreed. Have a nice day, Mayor Klaus. Yourselves as well. So you're heading home tomorrow in the airliner, are you? Yes, that's right. School's about to begin. I see, so you used your school vacation time to come here. That's too bad. We could have made great friends. I hope we can meet again sometime. There's nothing I would like more. Please have a wonderful day, Estelle, Joshua. Interesting. What a nice girl. For looking like someone from a rich family, she wasn't snooty at all. Yeah. Joshua. Oh, could I be correct in assuming that she's your type? What? What are you talking about? You're blushing. I'm really surprised. I had no idea you were into the rich girl type. We'll have to get some pickup lines ready for the next time you meet. Quit getting all excited about nothing. Especially when you have no idea what others are thinking. Huh? Just never mind. Anyway, let's report to the guild. The next job we're doing for Dad will be the last one. Alright. Alright, let's let's get pumped and knock this last one out. Here we go. Let's get this one ready. We have 2 new ones in the meantime. Good work. It looks like you ran into a bit of trouble at the mine though, huh? Huh? How do you know? I got a call from the mine. They said they were incredibly grateful to the both of you. Now how about you give me a report of what happens? Okay then, this is what happens. Yay. Very nice. It looks like you did much more than anyone was expecting of you. Dealing with unexpected accidents is also part of our mission as bracers. I hope to see more great things from you in the future. You just leave that to us? Well, you don't have to worry about Estelle missing anything, since her nose is always in everything. Yeah, what he said. Hey, why are you saying that I'm super nosy like that? Because you are. Your skills lie in being direct, nosy, and naive, right? Isn't that being a bit harsh, Joshua? Are you sure about that? Alright, that's enough, you two. Burn. Estelle got burned. Okay, this is the last of the jobs you'll be doing for Cassius. You've heard of the libel news, right? You'll be cooperating with them to get some coverage for a news story. Isn't that the name of the news magazine we bought the other day? What are the chances of that happening? She's been getting so much harsh criticism throughout this entire playthrough. When you say cooperating with them to get some coverage, just exactly what does that entail? It seems they're looking for a skilled guide because they want to get some shots of a dangerous place. You need to ask the reporters directly for the details. The reporter and camera woman from the news service are staying at the Hotel Roland. Here's a referral from the guild. Alright, how about we get over to the hotel and talk to these people? Good idea, let's go. Lost Kitten. Cafe Terrace. Ferocious monster on Elise Highway. Difficulty medium. I think shop. Buy. We can buy a bunch of tier bombs because they have been really good. Also, I'd like some purging bombs because honestly, we have been dealing a bit with status effects, you know. Oh, it actually tells us what they are used in on the right side. So we can see, you know, we need olive oil for... By the way, that olive oil is way too cheap. If you look at olive oil prices currently in the real world, that olive oil is way too cheap. Should probably cost around 80 or something. I don't know what it is. Modify trade. We don't have enough water on Estelle. Yeah, we need a little bit more water, blue sepith for Estelle and Joshua to open more. Fire element, wind element, time element. Honestly, I don't know what these do. Like impede level 1. Evade level 1, attack level 1, HP. I mean, they have additional functions, right? Let me synthesize a few defense ones. There we go. Attack. So yeah, this is fire attack. If I do defense, I can use Stone Hammer. With Impede 2, I get 2 additional arts. Be able to perceive enemy status. Might be good. Honestly, I want to get a defense one and use Stone Hammer for Estelle for now. For Joshua, we slot in Impede 2. Because Sylvan Guard might actually be good. You know? Because he already had a Impede 1. So yeah, let's do it like this. I'm pretty sure. What am I ever to do? I hope those bracers will show up sometime soon. Did I hear you say you're looking for a couple of bracers? Yeah, that's right. Does that mean you are they? It sure does. Even that handsome young man too. That's right, myself included. Well, well, what a pleasant surprise this is. There certainly seem to be a lot of people with the name Bracer these days. Does that mean that you are a brother and sister or something like that? You know, that's got to be it. When people have the same name, it usually means they're family. Well, I guess that's kind of how it is for us. Estelle, I think this lady has no idea what bracers are. She seems to have mistaken the word bracer for somebody's name. You can't be serious. May I ask what the two of you are whispering to each other about? It'll be a pain to explain all of this to her, so let's just go along with what she says. I'll try. You seem to be troubled over something, ma'am. My goodness, for such a cute little dumpling, you catch on quick. Young boys are so considerate. Hey, are you really distressed, or are you just trying to flirt with someone who's way too young for you? Oh, that's right, I am so distressed. My little Errol hasn't come home. I carelessly dozed off here at the cafe and she vanished. And who is Errol exactly? My little kitten. She's so snuggly wuggly. Oh, and if I might add, it's not just her face that's so cute, it's her personality as well. What's the color of the kitten's fur? Let me think for a moment. Maybe it's like the color of the evening sun in autumn shining down on a field of wheat. So it's 10-ish? I think she's just out running around somewhere, so if you find her, please bring her back. Understood. We'll start by looking for her outdoors. If we find her, we'll come back and report to you. I'll be waiting right here for you. Good luck, Mr. and Mrs. Bracer. God damn it. Where are we supposed to find a kitten? Well, doesn't matter. We're going on soldier training first. We're going along Milch Road and we're going to go to the bridge where the soldier training is going to be. You know? Because it states on the quest that it's short term, so we should probably do it right away. Right. Invert the bridge. Oh, interesting. This is just between you and me, but the chief used to be a part of the royal city's main forces. They even say he showed some incredible promise as a leader. I wonder what could have caused him to be stationed here. The chief almost blew his top when he caught me fishing in the river over there. Man, it's such a waste when there's so many good fish. The water's so cool and refreshing too. Fishing minigame? I'll take it. Every game needs a fishing minigame, right? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. The chief almost... okay. Your fortifications don't seem to be very good, honestly. Probably inside. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. It's been a while since we last met. Yes, it has. So I've heard my boy Luke caused a lot of trouble, did he? Oh, so you're the father of that little boy. I'm absolutely ashamed as a father. I'm sure it's perfectly normal for a boy his age to be naughty like that. I mean, even I ran around outside of town when I was young. Yeah, and you're supposed to be a girl. You're certainly full of energy as usual. Joshua, on this stream we don't affirm gender stereotypes, so please keep it to a minimum, right? Really. I'd love to get you to share some of that vigor with my new recruits. I've been thinking recently about doing a simulated battle to whip my men into shape. So I put in a request at the guild for a few good men or women to play the part of enemy soldiers. I think the pair of you would be the perfect fit for the job, so how about it? Can you do this for me? Sure. Sure, we'll do it. We'll gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Go ahead and take a break until the preparations are ready. If I don't have you in tip-top condition, then there's no point in doing training. Then I'm ready for an afternoon nap. Alright, then we'll get ourselves ready. Alright, training begins now. Everyone advance 5 steps forward. Ready yourselves. I know I was bored before, but I know it's just training and all, but it still scares the living daylights out of me. This is a training exercise, so please refrain from speaking. You all need to take this seriously as if this were a real battle. Estelle and Joshua, you don't need to hold back on my men. That was my intention from the beginning. We'll do as you request. Yikes. Forward. Oh, they're shooting us with paintballs, huh? Ooh, that's actually interesting. Let's cast Stoneham on that guy. That was a good hit, Estelle. Let's use a craft strike on this. I had to act. Because I know that Estelle is relatively low. And he probably would have killed her. That attack. Well, now they're going after Joshua. Nice. He's going to get another boulder. Bam.
Piece of cake.
We did it. Cease fighting. This training is over. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my goodness, it's finally over. Good job, everyone. Can I say pathetic? Are you guys really supposed to be soldiers? Hey, you be quiet. We're not all feral kids like you. How about you try and say that one more time? Knock it off, Scott. Training is over. You seriously need to cool down too, Estelle. I hate sore losers. Private Scott, Private Harold. I think what Estelle said just a moment ago is how citizens of this region really feel. Do you really have what it takes to protect them? It seems as though the both of you need to take another look in the mirror. Yes, sir. Very good. Do not forget what you learned today and strive to fulfill your duties. Well, Estelle and Joshua, thanks for your hard work today. Thanks to you, I think my soldiers have gotten the wake-up call they needed. There's no need to thank us. It's us who should be thanking you. This was excellent training. I agree, this was a good learning experience. If you think so, then you're set for a life as bracers. Though our positions may be different, we are both here to serve the public. Although I can't do much else, I pray for the success of the both of you. Sure, and thanks again. Take care of yourself. I will, and I hope to be seeing you again sometime. Can I rest here? Probably not. Okay. So yeah, I think we're done in this corner. Let me quickly check. So yeah, we need to do the media thing, obviously. Soldier training is ready to report. Then we have Lost Kitten and the monster on the highway. What the fuck is this? What? What are you little guys? One of them ran away. They also have art guard. Let's just use a move. And I'm going to intercept.
Let's do this!
Maybe that's how you deal with them. Okay.
Piece of cake.
Interesting. Cute little things. Let me quickly check about the Lost Kitten one. It seems the cat disappeared during an afternoon nap. Let's take a look around outside first. Interesting. So it's probably in Roland that we'll find the cat, right? It said outside, but... where outside? That is the problem, I think. God damn it. Can people get off Estelle's case a little bit? I mean, she is a little bit loopy, but honestly, not as bad as people make her out to be. Look! Joshua, is that cat? It looks like the one that the lady was looking for. I'm certain that's the one. We better hurry and catch it. We just saw the cat flee, right? Look, it's that cat again. Get back here. This is just like back at the Purcell farm. It seems like we're doing a lot of chasing these days. There's that cat again. Estelle, wait a minute. Maybe that kitten is trying to... Oh no, it's getting away. It went towards the chapel. Let's hurry and catch it. Here we go again. Mahaha, there's nowhere left to run, little kitty. It's time to be caught. Aww. Please don't have a drop below. Be a good kitty and surrender. Stay right there like that, and... Estelle, don't corner her like that. What do you intend to tell her owner if she takes a dive off the terrace? I know that, but it's not like there's any other way to catch her. Come here, Errol. That's right, this way. I'm sorry the big bad Estelle scared you like that. Jerk. Come on, let's go back and see your owner. That's a good girl, Errol. Alright, let's go. Your owner's waiting for you. And that's pretty much everything that happened. I'm pretty sure that Errol was on her way back to see you from the beginning. Each time we saw her, she had been walking toward the cafe. Now that you mention it, that does seem like what happened. There's a chance that because of us she ended up coming back this late. Oh, don't be silly. You two brought her back safe and sound. I'm really grateful to the both of you. But especially you, Mr. Bracer. You're just the cat's meow. I'll take that as a compliment. You're blushing, Joshua. I should like to put a collar on you, then you'd be perfect. God damn it. I apologize, but we're going to need to get back and report to the guild. Have a nice day. See you later. Oh yes, I hope to seeing you a lot more of Mr. Bracer. Lost kitten completed. Well, they both complement each other pretty well, I have to say. And soldier training and lost kitten. That's that. So the only one we haven't done yet is the Elise Highway monster. And then we can go off to do... And then we can go off to do the next one. The next main quest. Rhino Cider. Interesting. We'll probably have to search it. This highway is actually quite large as well. as I found out. And there's these stupid bugs everywhere, which I really hate. What is that monster? I don't think we've ever fought one of those. Or was that one of those that... do the status effects? Probably not, right? We'll have to see. We need 50 in the first 4 categories to get one more slot unlocked. Oh, there it is. We should probably... we should probably take a few tier bombs. And probably save before we attack those. It has been difficulty medium. Let's exterminate. Ouch. That did a lot on Estelle. Can take the strength up on this. I should probably heal up Estelle on this. Let's enhance our strength. Oh god. That did actually quite a number. Can we use temporary wind barrier? There we go. Estelle probably has to heal. Although she doesn't really need to. I'm going to use Aqua Bleed. And Joshua is going to heal himself. Goodness. Okay. I'm going to use Dual Strike on Joshua this time. There we go. I'm going to move Estelle for now, because I want the Sepith up turn. Let's do another Dual Strike and this thing should be done, right? There we go. On the Sepith upturn.
Alright, we're good to go.
That should give us a lot of Sepith, I hope. Hopefully. Yeah, that's a lot. A lot. Exterminated monster on the Lee's Highway. We did. Honestly, fighting a single monster seems a lot easier, at least so far, than... Like, it really depends on how many monsters you're fighting at the same time so far in the battle system, how easy and tough it is. That's probably going to change. But yeah. So yeah, we're back in Roland. And we can get to the Bracer Guild and report this one. That should be all of them, right? Yep. That is all of them. Now for the main quest. Hotel Roland. Vern, I was wondering if I could ask you something. Is it true that people from the magazine company are staying here? Well, you're certainly right about that. Did you have some business with them? Actually, we're here representing the guild to cooperate with them on getting a story. Really? Is that so? Then I regret to inform you that the both of them are out at the moment. Oh well, do you know where they went? The reporter fellow said something about heading over to the bar. How about you try asking there? The bar? Got it, thanks. And can I rest here? That's actually pretty cheap. If you consider this economy, like 5 bags of flour costs 1 rest at the hotel. You know. Miss Mirano, we better get back to Bose over Mr. Mac's business meeting. I'm sure the mayor's waiting to hear a report as well. Is this the guy? Huh? Who are you kids supposed to be? Are you perhaps the reporter from the Libel News? That's right, but how do you know that? I like getting the scoop on things, but I hate it when people try and pry into my life. What business do you have with me? We're here representing the Bracer Guild. We're told that you had requested an escort. Oh, so you finally come, have you? I've been waiting forever for you guys to show up. So, where's Cassio's bride? Well, the thing is, he had another job come up, so he's not even in Roland. But, what? I came all the way here so I could get a story on this famous bracer. Crap, what a waste this trip turned out to be. I don't get what you're disappointed about, but there's no need to get your boxes in a bunch. We've got you covered. I guess I don't have much of a choice. You'll have to do... Wait, what did you just say? Don't get your boxes in a bunch. No, the "we've got you covered" part. What do you mean by that? It's just like Joshua said, we're your representative bracers. Oh, and here's your referral. Hey, this has got to be some kind of bad joke. Are you trying to tell me that you little brats are bracers? Brats? Is that how you're supposed to address a lady? What do you mean, lady? There's nothing sexy, oh god, about you in that outfit. If you don't like my assessment, then how about slipping into a skirt? Oh, holy shit, I hate that guy already. This clothing is specifically designed for those who wield a staff, and this looks like a skirt too. Are you blind? You're such a rude old man. Who are you calling an old man? I'm still in my 20s, damn it. God damn it. Getting back to business, sir. The fact is that we are dispatched by the guilds. I'd be more happy to introduce you to someone else, but I don't know when they'll be free. I can't extend the deadline any longer. I guess I've got no other alternative. Alright, rejoice you kids. I'm going to leave this up to you. What a generous old man you are. Easy, Estelle. I'm Joshua and this here is Estelle. And you are? I hate this guy already. I'm Niall Burns, ace reporter for the Libel News. Though we won't be working long together, I hope you'll do a good job. I'll be grateful when this is all over too. By the way, where is it exactly that you want us to guide you to? The way I see it, you need a trusty guide because you're headed somewhere dangerous, right? Right, my destination is the Esmelas Tower. I'm sure you've heard of it before. Ha, that's it? Not only have we heard of it, but we were there on a job not long ago. Well, this may just work out after all. So what I really want you to do is guide us to the tower roof. I want to get a picture for the magazine. Well, aren't you the thrill seeker? By us, do you mean that someone else is coming along too? Yeah, I've got my camera woman with me. She said something about her Orbal camera not working right, so she took off to the Orbal factory. But she should have been back by now. If you're in a hurry, then wouldn't it be a good idea to head over there now? No doubt you're going to take off to get your story once you meet up with your partner, right? Yeah, that's true. Alright then, let's head straight to the tower once we pick up my partner from the Orbal factory. Can I just let this guy die? Just asking for a friend, you know? Like, if we get in a fight... They are probably escort characters, so they'll probably be on the battlefield. Can I just let this guy die? Wait, anything but that. I'll do anything you ask. Just please give me back my camera. It's worth more to me than my life. This is a problem. What should I do about this, Dad? You're the one who took the job, so you're the one who has to deal with it. What's all this fuss about? Could this person be... That's her, alright. Hey, Dorothy, how long are you going to keep me waiting? Niall, you just came at the right time. Please help me out here. What did you do this time? You didn't waste all your money, so now you don't have enough for repairs, did you? That's amazing, how did you guess? Are you like a clairvoyant or something? When you do the same thing that many times, even an idiot would know what's going on. Do you know this person? I'm sorry to ask it, but can I get you to pay the repair costs? Fine, but I'll need you to write it off as a business expense. How much? Let's see. The decorative clock and the repairs together are 2,000 mira. Hold on, I can understand the repairs, but what's the deal with the decorative clock? Well, I was looking around the store while he was doing the repairs and I saw a pretty clock, and when I picked it up it broke. But I'm glad we can write it off as a business expense. How wonderful is that? That kind of amount is not going to be covered. Crap, it looks like I'm going to have to pay out of my own pocket and get my money back later. Here's your 2,000 mira. And this is your receipt. This is an unbelievably awkward combination if I've ever seen one. No doubt about that. But the fact that he'll pay out of his pocket for someone means he's probably pretty nice to work under. Sorry to keep you waiting, kids. Had to take care of a little trouble. Who are these kids, Niall? They're the bracers who will be acting as our escorts and guides. They'll be taking the place of Cassius Bright, with whom we'd originally made arrangements. These young kids are... I'm Estelle, it's nice to meet you. And I'm Joshua. So it's Estelle and Joshua, is it? You may be young, but you seem reliable. I'm Dorothy Hiet. I'm the new camera woman for Libel News. At the moment, I'm training under Niall. Why the heck get stuck babysitting this blockhead of a girl? The damn editor-in-chief. Relax. Something good will come out of this. Out of all of this soon enough. You want to talk? Never mind, just forget it. Now that we've got everyone together, how about we go and get our story? Our destination is the Esmeralda's Tower, right? Alright, let's go. Right on. We have a large party with us. And we'll probably have to protect these two from all danger. The entire time, right? How do I get to the map again? Was it? Oh. God damn it. Oh, we have an actual large map. But that one leads to the mine. Oh, there we go. Esmeralda's Tower should be around here. I think we are prepared to deal with this. So yeah, left of here we need to go, I think. So yeah, they are escort characters, as I guessed. I really hope the AI on these escort characters will not screw us over at any point. Once we go to the tower, we should save once, just to be sure. Like, it could easily be that these escort characters just are incredibly dumb. It seems like they are keeping away from danger so far. But it could be that at one point they will be just incredibly dumb and just move into the enemy's path. And that's what we should be afraid of. Okay, we got a preemptive attack going. Honestly, playing this game gives me the urge to play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance a bit.
Alright, we're good to go.
We'll play that one as well, but probably at a later date. I've never really played and finished Tactics, by the way. Just Tactics Advance. So the original Tactics is still beyond me. Wow, this tower is really tall. I wonder how many floors it has. The last time we were here, we only made it as far as the second floor. But judging from the scale, I'd say it probably has about 5 or 6. There should be 5, at least that's what it said in the book at home. It was investigated some time ago, but it looks like it was abandoned after that. That reminds me, it seems like there are a number of other towers like this in Libor. That's correct. There are towers similar to this one in Bose, Ruan and Sais regions. They all seem to have been built around the time that the Libor Kingdom was founded. Is that so? I think I'm starting to feel the history already. My job this time is to uncover the truth about them. Dorothy, give me a few long angle shots of this place. Sure. Here we go. Amazing. Is a photographer's personality supposed to change by taking the camera in their hands like that? She certainly looks like a pro. Oh god. Ow. That really hurts, Niall. This happens every time you try to take a picture like that. Quit trying to act professional and just give me a shot using your usual style. I guess I should try to tone down my style just to look good. Well, I guess I'll have to do it in my own way. Oh, looking good, looking good. Now that's what I call sexy and cute. I don't get it. Why is she doing that when she's not taking photos of a person? Somehow it seems natural for her. She says that she can see the expression of the scenery, whatever that's supposed to mean. And believe it or not, she takes some pretty breathtaking pictures acting all ridiculous like that. I guess it could be considered a type of genius, the kind that's borderline insane though. Wow, people are sure never what they seem to be. Okay, I'm all done here. Alright then, let's get inside. We're headed for the roof. I'm counting on you two greenhorns. You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you. Please make sure to keep close behind us. Okay, let's go. So yeah, the first floor there was literally nothing. What the fuck is that? Say I'm going quickly to attack it. Okay, that seems relatively weak. Wait, she actually did something. She did blind the monster with a camera. Oh, that's actually cool that these characters sometimes can do something. Okay. These ones give us like blue Zephyr. That's what it's called, right? I don't know if I should explore. Probably not, right? What are you? I think it's the thing we ran away from last time. Ooh. Well, how about Stonehammer? I love that she snaps a pig. This one actually heals by attacking. I need to be careful. I'm actually glad that the arenas seem to be big enough, really.
We're good to go.
Those are going to be tough in the long run, by the way, if they heal themselves. Okay, we got free. Is Dual Strike going to be enough? Yes, it is. How about we use Stonehammer? That delays our turn quite a bit, so just go for the regular attack. I wanted to... We haven't had any real bosses so far. But it would actually be relatively cool if they did do that with the bosses.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I would actually really look forward to if they actually did. I think we could use some wholesome pasta to keep us afloat. What are these in the backgrounds? This could be tough depending on what these in the background do. Well, we'll let Joshua kill one of these. Yeah, that delays Estelle's turn quite a bit, so I think I'd rather go for this one. Joshua, you're going after this one. And Estelle is going to stall by healing herself. So yeah. I think her attack would do more in the long run, I think. So yeah, if Joshua kills the one right now, then the next one is Estelle. Okay. You know, Estelle learned Hurricane. I like the way you manipulate like turn order in this one. So far, you know. Could also go for dual strike on these ones. Hurricane spins and strikes enemies in the area. Estelle has an AoE move. I'll take it. That was great. Hold that pose. That was extremely great, I have to say. But yeah, Estelle will get the heal, sadly. Honestly, the battle system feels great to me.
We're good to go.
It really all depends how much they're going to expand it. You know? And as far as I've seen the future battle systems, the future games will have a very different battle system to this. I'm going to use Estelle's Hurricane on these two. Maybe we can take out one of them. She missed on one of them. Sad. This is probably not going to be enough, right? So yeah, we took a little bit of a beating with Estelle. Joshua, please, can you not get hit? Please? There we go.
Kiseki.
Okay, that seems to be the pathway up. 5th floor, huh? That should give us some preemptive. Oh my god! That's quite a few enemies. So yeah, we're going for another hurricane. That's a little bit too many enemies, if you ask me. If we didn't get a preemptive strike here, that would have been actually pretty bad. These enemies do have Art Guard. How much damage does this do? 80, 70. If we can't take out this one, I'd really like to. How much does this one have left? 110. Well, we'll have to shred into the enemies a bit. Sadly, the next turn is not going to be as great. I feel like. Yeah. You know what? I was a fool to do this. Because they can't just use Pummel on Estelle. To literally take out one of them. And then this one. Oh, this one sucks EP. Okay. I guess so. These are the ones that concern me. Wow, they got quite a few turns in there, actually. I want to give Estelle the critical turn here. On this one. Why are you guys coming towards us? There we go. We took quite a beating, but I think we managed pretty well, right?
Piece of cake.
Let's eat some wholesome pasta. There's a tree growing in the middle. That's weird. Wow, it's bright out here. It looks like you finally made it out to the rooftop. But you look at the beautiful scenery. Now this is something else. It looks like we'll be able to get a better shot than I had originally anticipated. And that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly. It looks like a giant Orbment operated cauldron, if you ask me. According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device. But nobody seems to know what exactly it's used for. Hey Joshua, did you know something like this was up here? Joshua? No use hiding. I think it would be wise to come out where we can see you. Huh? Please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now. Who's this guy? So somebody arrived before we did, huh? What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua. And you are? I apologize, please forgive me. I give you every last mirror I have. Please spare my life. Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you? Estelle showed the man her guild emblem. Wait, isn't that the Bracer Guilds? So you're telling me that you're bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle and this is Joshua. And we're here as reporters from the Libel News. We're having these two provide our escort so we can get covered on the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Please just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all. Look who's talking. You seem like quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly? I apologize for my belated introduction. My name is Alba and I'm an archaeologist. I came to investigate the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilizations. All alone? I'm surprised you made it here in one piece. Somewhat, but actually I've grown accustomed to investigating ruins like these. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You're one crazy scholar if you ask me. However, being an archaeologist would mean that you're familiar with the tower's origins, right? Well, more than the average person anyway. But since I've only just begun my investigation, there are still a lot of things I don't know myself. That's fine, but is there anything interesting you could tell us about this place? It'll be used for an article. Let's see. Has everyone heard of the Septarians before? I think Father Divine maybe said something about that before. You mean the 7 treasures endowed with the power and bestowed upon the ancients by Ilios, right? That's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems these ancients ruled the earth, seas and skies using the powers of these treasures. It has also been written that they were able to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 1200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by mysterious calamity, these Septarians were also lost. That is the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septian Church. But what does that have to do with this tower? A part of the legend states that one of these Septarians slumbers somewhere within Libel. Its name, the Oriole. Oriole? The word certainly has a strange ring to it. If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower, since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of Libel. So I came out to investigate. Ah, what an inspiring story. It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity, right? This is splendid. I'm overjoyed that there's someone else who understands the way I feel. So did you find any of the clues you were looking for? I'm still working on that part. But if I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something. I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you've told me, I'm sorry to say, it wouldn't fly as an article. I see, that's extremely disappointing to hear. I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the articles you write. That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's policy of the Libel News to verify our information. Is it? That's actually a reputable news source, huh? That's rare. In this day and age. That aside, let's get what we came here for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Roland region. Everything else, I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and get me some good pictures. Understood. Your apprentice, Dorothy here, is ready for action. And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These 2 kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts. Something about the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment. If it's alright with you to have me along, then that's far more than I could ask for. Then I guess it's decided. So how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes her shots? Well, I can only compliment the game on that because I actually want to take a break real quick. And I'll see you in around 10 minutes. Alright, we're back. Sorry, here we go. Alright, we're back. With more Trails in the Sky. Let's continue where we left off. So how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots? Sure. Wow, the view is great from here. From this height I can see all of Roland. With scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's wrong? You look a little pale. I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I just started feeling a little woozy. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, I think I'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself? But broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, then you can tell me about it later, alright? Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around. But if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay? Sure. How are you feeling, Joshua? I'm still a bit woozy. I'll be resting here a little longer, so why don't you keep looking around? Okay. Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. At first I wasn't in the mood to come do a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these type of places aren't so bad. If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all. No can do, this was direct order from Editor-in-Chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now. When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for the next article? Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest peaked with is Bose. The Bose region. Did something happen there? A number of large burglaries have taken place one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has got a pair of wings. Wings? Oh, I see an airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something? That seems to be the logical conclusion, but there's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonian Empire. What? That's impossible. We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them. Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eyes on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light. Oh, Estelle, this place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo quartz is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great, like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal, circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so you can take a photograph by burning it with light. That's just what I expect from a camera woman, someone who knows the tools of a trade. Teehee. That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Ah, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? Oh, hi there, Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling alright? Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see, there's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't it? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You sure know your stuff. And that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. Which means that you're not from Libel, right? No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia. You don't have to worry about that. Although I hate war with a passion, that hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You lost someone dear to you. Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. It's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, so you mean that boy over there? Yeah, he's like a little brother. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. Haha. I wonder why I'm telling you all of this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. It's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? I think I talked to everyone. Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everyone's ready. I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on anyway? I doubt it was a lack of oxygen in the tower because the rest of us are alright. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights. I don't think so. Estelle, Joshua. Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am, and I got a load of good ones too. Then it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, green ones, lead the way. Counting on you, children. Thank you so much for escorting me back there. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten, or... I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us, it's our duty as bracers. Yeah, it was a nice mission. I enjoy that one a lot. I think you'd be better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you go off to investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try and save up a bit though. We'll have a wonderful day and hope we can all meet again. I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me just say thank you to the both of you. That's what I like to call raw skill. Now don't get all cocky on me. The braces I know would make you two look like little fledglings, not ready to leave the nest. You're going to need to work harder. I'll try to remember that. So are the two of you headed back to the company soon? Nah, we're going to spend a day or so relaxing here in Roland. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such. I'll head over to the Orbital factory and get those photographs developed. Take it easy, you two. I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they'd be. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a great awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. It seems like we've got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guilds? It sounds like a good idea. Oh, but before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well? Thanks for asking, but I'm feeling a lot better. That's the wrong thing to go to. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Shira, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion, you're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over for your father, and I was reporting to the guilds. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Aina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. Gee, we're grateful. Well, I guess we'll report in as well then. Go ahead, let's hear what you've got. Good work, you two. How about you, Sherazad? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, they did an average job. But you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know, I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, it's time for my reward. I'm going to drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you to join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself. So what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation. You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Agreed, it's pretty embarrassing. Sherazad, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yup. Instead, I'll just have Joshua make up for your absence. Why me? Shira? Now hold on a minute. Tee, Joshua, you look like you make a fine companion. God damn it. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors. Oh, holy fuck. That is extremely inappropriate. God damn it. Break me in. Alright, you big pervert, Joshua. What are you drooling like that? It's not what you think. You've got a major problem. Mayor Klaus. Estelle, Joshua, and Sherazad, I'm glad to see you. Saved by the bell. What's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible. My home. Disaster. It's gone. What? Alright, calm down, Mayor Klaus. God damn it. Take a deep breath and let it out. Sue. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out. What? That's not been calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door. So I looked around and the rooms were in a state of great disarray. Wait, what about your wife and Lita? Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here, so could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Klaus? Absolutely, I appreciate your cooperation. Wait for me, I'm going to... Good idea, we may be able to be of some help. Well, if you insist. Aina will be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on the Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do that, and everyone be careful. Wow, this place is an absolute mess. The crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe. The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially after having you go to all the trouble to bring it here. It's not you who should be apologizing, it's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house? The other rooms for the most part appear to have been left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lita were locked up in. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is? I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover most ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk about the parlor? Sure, now where to begin? An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start from the basics? Let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. This pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside. It looks like it only tipped over after being hit by something with force. The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not gonna get away with this. Doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... Could they really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine that it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means. What do you mean, simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with special powder. A powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to its fineness, it could be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with a powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Oh, wait a minute, wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order starting from least luminescent. Might be a little more difficult if they were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. That makes sense. Joshua, you're a genius or something. That's just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check the buttons. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now there's no doubt in my mind that the safe was opened using the same method I just explained. Alright, now the big question is who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it would have to at least be someone who visited the residence. Right, now figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part. Interesting. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. It looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. It seems kind of senseless to have done all this. There are several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed. They seem to be documents regarding Roland City's government. The fact that these are as they suggests that there's no political aim involved. Interesting. It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. It looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books or... Well, let's look at the chest. This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well. The box lock looks like it was burned off. The criminals may have used an orbital gun. It's just like the mayor... okay. I think we heard that already. Well, we'll have to talk to everyone. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? Means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I probably guess about 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me, one of them was short. Might have even been a girl. Interesting. Huh? What's this? Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. The shop, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everybody up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Okay, let's investigate everything, because apparently we can. Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Is there anything you notice in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe, since my husband had gone to the chapel. And there were just the two of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Interesting. Looks like the intruders took off with a bunch of preserved food. I wonder if they were hungry. Huh. When I think about the fact that I'm going to have to clean up that study, my head starts to spin. Oh, God. When I get my hands on those criminals, I'm going to give them a beating like they'll never forget. What? They said that the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? Doesn't look like the locks were broken either, which means they got in another way. Interesting. It's like a crime scene investigation. Well, I didn't want to end the investigation yet. Look, there's some marks on this railing. You're right, and they're fresh. It looks like something metal dug into the wood. Interesting. That's what I expected, anyway. I don't think there's anything else, really. There's several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed. Okay. I am pretty sure I've talked to everyone and found everything. Nothing in the kitchen, I feel like. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? I found lots of new evidence. Alright then, let's check the details one by one to see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? The septium and the safe. Obviously, how many of them were there? A group of 3 or 4. From the first floor window. From the terrace on the second floor. Point blank, what is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime? Citizens coming, going during the day. Relatives of Mayor Klaus. Somebody who works in Mugger Mine. Traveler who visited here recently. Wow, you did a good job investigating. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Klaus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study? When you put it that way, I guess there've been a number of people. That reporter from the magazine company was one. Oh, so those two came to visit you too, huh? But at the time of the crime, they were with us at Esmeralda's tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects. I see, so Mayor Klaus, were there any others? Other than that, there was only Josette. Haha, but let's not kid ourselves here. I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be a thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed, so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time, when the mayor put the septium into the safe, the girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You would happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel, but she said something about taking off from Roland some time ago. Well, it looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right, understood. Will do, will do. I think we did a good job. Well, no one in here. We should probably talk to the manager. Estelle, Joshua, and even Sherazade. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing pod. We might be able to catch her there. She really did seem like a bad girl. Let's get to the landing port. The airliner's late. I wonder what's going on. The airliner which should be coming from Bosé still hasn't arrived. We're prepared to receive the incoming ship, but... They said to go to the landing port, right? Please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so please be patient. Yo, airline, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Sherazade too. Thank you, Ideos, for the Feast of the Eyes. Everyone's a fucking pervert in this one, huh? So, what's up? You didn't by any chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Janice Royal Academy? Oh baby, those uniforms are so hot. The contours of those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Oh yes, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniform looks though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here, so you didn't see a girl in the Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month. And believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least she hasn't come here. There's tons of weirdos in this one. Which means that she came to Roland along the roads with using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does Estelle? Estelle pulled out the sideways leaf found in the attic. I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of clue? Alright, we did find that. Shara, do you know any places nearby where cervez trees grow? Cervez trees? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald? That's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, right? It seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland Southgate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Tons of weirdos in this game, if I have to say so. Sherazade is a weirdo herself. Wait up, you're running like a crazed lunatic. Who can just walk at a time like this? Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes. What are the two of you up to? You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get to Bose ASAP. But the airline is not even here yet. I know, that's why we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can't cover by ourselves. Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, and the mother of all scoops too. No time to talk, we've got to make it there today. I wonder if Niall's going to be alright. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. Well, aren't they a lively pair, friends of yours? Those were the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. I wanted to... So yeah, let's head to Mistwald. For now at least. But yeah, we only have 30 minutes left today. But that's okay, you know? We're taking it slow. We're going to be here a while. This game might have as many parts to it and many streams to it as Xenogears, I have a feeling. Oh, Sherazade is a fighter too, it seems. She doesn't do that much more damage than we do. Can we... Yeah, we can't. So yeah, 3 fighters now. Honestly, it kind of looks like there's space for 5. At least.
Oh, are we done already?
So this is Mistwald, huh? Can you tell us anything, Shira? Someone came through here, alright? From what I can see, a number of people passed through here not long ago. I'd wager mirror we're on the right track. How can you be so sure? Because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyway, let's check the woods. Be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that. Understood. Oh god. Oh no, it's bees. Oh god, they poison. Really? Seems like those bees are actually hard to hit.
Piece of cake.
Well, it wasn't that a piece of a cake, Estelle. Really not. I'm glad the status effects do seem to subside after battle. You know? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there's one of those that we fought. Oh, we can get another bear claw.
Let's do this!
That was a good one, Joshua. God damn it, we got surprised. That's not great, that's 3 of them. Going to have to move one of those out of a curfew. Okay. The big problem is these explode. So we'll have to move. If I remember correctly, these will explode. Actually, dealing with 3 of them feels like a lot. I'm going to use an art to hit the one in the back, I think. And Sherazard will also move. They're probably going to go after Joshua. That sucks. Yep.
Not now.
We do not have anything to heal up Joshua. Fuck. I don't have anything to revive Joshua. God damn it. Let's heal Estelle, please. There we go. Okay, we need to move again, sadly. Here we go. That should be fine. Stone hammer. Sadly, you have to move away from them. So you have to make a concerted effort to move. Which is kind of a problem. You know?
Oh, are we done already?
There's probably no way to revive Joshua, right? God damn it, those enemies. Those enemies suck. I probably have to bite the bullet and save right here. By the way, we don't have a map at this place. God damn it. Another 3? I swear to God, this is becoming cumbersome quickly. We're killing this one.
Someone's been naughty.
She's a complete psychopath. This is going to be it for Estelle, isn't it? Fuck.
I'm sorry.
The fact that we don't have anything to revive is biting us in the butt right now. It would be cool to find a rest spot somewhere, but I don't have a map or anything.
Oh, are we done already?
Probably not going to help. Right? Oh no. Surprise attack 2? What the fuck? I couldn't even see that enemy. I'm going to run. I think we found a location. That's not good. Heh, that was too easy. And to think that something as exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort. Wait till Dawn and Kyle hear about this. You surprised me, that's for sure. The way you pulled off that act wearing that school uniform was simply astounding. Just what you'd expect from Mademoiselle of an ex-aristocratic family. Yeah, but what's in the past is in the past. But it certainly doesn't hurt that in this outfit I can deceive almost anyone. That gullible mayor and dimwit embrace a girl. Idiots, the whole lot of them. What was that? Calm down, let's see what else they have to say. Fine, but I'm not happy about this. Yeah, but that girl seemed pretty tough. I mean, she took care of all the monsters that appeared in mine. Mine? Oh, so you're the one who screwed up their job. If you had just done it like you were supposed to, I wouldn't have had to put on a monkey show to get this thing. My apologies. Forget about it. All's well that ends well. At any rate, those two kids being braces was an absolute joke. Especially that brainless bimbo. Holy fuck. Everyone's onto Estelle's shit. Especially the brainless bimbo. She honestly believed that we could be friends. What a freaking moron. I had to try so hard to just keep from laughing. What's so funny? It's you guys. Yep, it's the brainless bimbo and the absolute joke of a bracer partner. And this probably won't come as a surprise, but we're going to beat you up now. What? Bracers? How did they find? You did a fine job stealing that septium from a major's residence, but it looks like you were a little careless in the end. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with breaking and entering, vandalism and burglary. It would be in your best interest not to resist, but I'm sure Estelle is hoping you will. This doesn't look good. What are we going to do now, Josette? How about you quit quaking in your boots for starters? These bracers are nothing more than a ragtag group of kids. I think it's time we showed them the real strength of the Kapoor family. Who are you calling us? Who are you to be calling us kids, you brat? I've had it up here and I'm going to do something about it right now. Hey, that's my line. Alright boys, get him. This is not what I wanted, actually. Petrified breath. Doesn't seem like it worked. These are tougher than I thought they would be. Item, tier bomb. I'm going to cut into the next one. Maybe shoot her from a distance.
Someone's been naughty.
Yeah, I don't have anything to revive my party members, sadly. That didn't do as much as I would have hoped. Oh, she has healing capabilities. That is fucking fantastic.
Take that!
And she got a healing turn as well. Not sure if this is possible for me right now. Only 30? That's not a whole lot. Yeah, I'm out of healing items soon. Doesn't help that the damage we're getting is so minuscule as well. Do we have any arts ourselves? I'm going to use an item here. Yeah, this is probably a lost cause at this point. Maybe I can get her still. After this next turn. She always gets the heal turns as well. Okay.
can't be.
Fuck. At least this way I have Estelle with me still. So hopefully... I don't know why they would do it like this, honestly. I'm going to run from the fight. I could go back to... there we go. I could go back to just the house and rest there. But, yeah, I don't intend to. But yeah, this is probably going to be the last fight that we're going to do. Anyway, if I can't win it with Estelle as well, then we have a general problem. Thanks for coming by, Kisa.
Someone's been naughty.
I'm going to try to take her out first. Yeah, they're going after Estelle. No? Yeah. That's it for Estelle. Fuck! That's a fireball ever. Next turn will be a little bit away. That's okay. Hopefully this was enough to cause enough of a distraction to get this through.
That's it for me.
I think this is going to be enough to get everything back, right? There we go.
Seems you came up short.
Sadly, Estelle and Joshua are done for the count. How in the world? You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking braces lightly. And we'll be taking this back if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Hey, that septium belongs to me. No, not to you. To the people of Roland, that's who. The sheer nerve you have to say something like that is astounding. Now that we've got the crystal back, how about we move on to confession time? That's an interesting name you mentioned. The Kapua family, was it? Me and my big mouth. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. So you want to be a tough act to crack to you? I don't mind at all. In fact, I like them that way. What are you trying to do? That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Well, if you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body can answer instead. But don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Get away from me, you crazy witch. I think Shira's enjoying this. Let's just sit back and enjoy the show. Look out, Shira. Orbital gun? Are you alright, Shira? I'm fine, forget about me. Look at that. Airship? Aha, looks like the tables are turned in our favor now, aren't they? Are you okay, Josette? Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand. No can do. A push into the Roland region has been put on hold. Something big came up in the Bose region while you were away. What's that supposed to mean? I don't have time to explain. Hurry and hop on, or I have to leave you behind. Crap. Just where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day, and don't think you won either. Payback's gonna be a beast. I sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. It looks like the cutoff's off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now I'm so frustrated, I don't even know what to think. Well, on the bright side, we did get the Septium crystal back. Switching gears, the group sure looked to me like a bunch of sky bandits. Yes, they certainly seem of that variety. It also sounds like they've made the Bose region their base of operations as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to a rural place like Roland. Couldn't care less if they're sky bandits or brigands. The next time I see that scruffy lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm going to thwack bam kapow her. What's thwack bam kapow supposed to mean? Thus the Septium crystal stolen from the mayor's residence was safely recovered. After returning it to the mayor, Estelle and the others returned to the guild to report the details of the incident. It looked like you've had a rough day. Who'd have thought the sky bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. It's not your fault, Shira. I let my emotions get the best of me and I was careless as well. No, you guys did a great job. Not really. No, not really. Your on-site investigation of the mayor's residence was flawless too. Don't you think you should recommend them, Aina? Yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend? What do you mean? Hold your horses. First comes the payment for a job though. This is for you both, and take this as well. A recommendation? This is... As of now, you're both junior bracers. In other words, bracers in training. In order to become senior bracers, you'll need to receive recommendations from all regional branches of the kingdom. This is your recommendation from the Roland branch. Is it really okay for us to have this? I had heard that in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we'd need to achieve something fairly noteworthy. I think in light of the jobs performed in your father's stead and your great showing here, your achievements are sufficient. However, those achievements are only for your work here in Roland. You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving success there as well. Bose, Rouen, Zeiss, and finally Grand Searle. You've still got a long road ahead of you. Even so, I'm really happy. It was worth the hard work. Now that we've come this far, don't you think we should visit the other regions too, Joshua? I figured you'd say as much. I agree with you, but we can't decide this all by ourselves. We should discuss it with Dad when he gets home. Right. Oh, that's the telephone, right? Hello, this is the Bracers Guild, Roland branch in Libel Kingdom. Ah, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible. I wonder if something happened. It looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day. What? I apologize, but this is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass on the news to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers too. Yes, and if you hear anything else, please let me know. What's wrong, Aina? It's unusual for you to be so surprised like that. Who was calling? The Bose branch. Something terrible has happened. The airliner, Linda, has disappeared over the Bose region. What? How is that possible? I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is currently conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all other flights have been postponed. Well, that explains the backup at the landing port. And... Aina? Estelle, Joshua, please brace yourselves. Your father, Cassius, was aboard the airliner which went missing. What? Impossible? There's got to be some kind of mistake. It seems his name was on the passenger list. Diebold Bracer Guild, Roland Branch, Senior Bracer, Cassius Bright, 45. A Father's Love, A New Beginning, Prologue. Why is my present a boy? Holy fuck. So yeah, we're going to save right here and we're going to continue next time. So yeah, as I said, next week I might be on break. I don't know yet. We'll start back Monday and Wednesday the week after. If I'm not on break, I'm going to let you know. Then we're going to continue next week as usual. If I am on break, next week is going to be fine, you know. Next week is going to be a break. We're not going to play more games next week, but the week after, you know. So yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow is cancelled, as I said. The Retro Game Thursdays is cancelled for tomorrow. And on Friday morning, 7 AM as usual, we're playing the Minish Cap again. And that will be the last stream before the break. Thank you all so much for watching. It was a lot of fun today. If you want to see more of this game, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And I will see all of you next time. Bye now.